Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fear and live an awesome life. Can we just, can we talk about the lottery again? Money in the lottery. We're going to talk about money in the lottery because I'm going to keep talking about this until I get through to everybody exactly how this works. In my opinion, you don't have to believe this stuff, but you know what? I'm pretty open to everything. All right, so when you focus on what is possible for you as an individual energy, then you have a very good chance of bringing it into your manifestation. When you are focused on something that everybody else is focused on, with their own individual desires that are not anywhere near yours, there's a competition for that manifestation. Why not just focus on abundance? Why not, instead of money in the lottery? And I know why it's the lottery, because you think it's going to be easy cash. Because you can't imagine having abundance in a way that you have to work for. But then that's not faith, is it? So let's talk about faith. I'm going to do a whole video on faith. Faith, the size of a mustard seed, can move a mountain. Why a mustard seed? Why was that chosen? If you just have this much faith, okay, I have a little bit of faith, but here's the problem with that. Faith, you can't have a little bit of faith. You either have it or you don't. Faith, there's no doubt in faith. There's no question in faith. So to have faith the size of a mustard seed was purposely stated that way. In other words, faith is faith, so it doesn't matter what size it is. It could be the pinpoint. It could be something you don't even see. Well, faith is something we don't see. So when you have it, you question nothing. You don't say, I have faith, and then as soon as it's not showing up when you want it to, you question it. That wasn't faith then. So when you go over to this faith and you know it, why not focus on what can be best and abundant for you? And the universe can easily bring that in. But not if you question it, and not if you hope, because hope is not faith. So, when you say you want the lottery or you want money, and how do I get it, how do I do it, how do I do it, you're separating yourself from the abundance. Why not just focus on what it is you expect, desire to obtain from that money? If I told you that here is a load of cash, but by the way, you can't spend it, you would never want money. Who wants a table full of cash? But if I told you that if you told me, you gave me a list of how you want to live your life, and that you need to focus on that, I think you'd put away the idea of the lottery and the money. It's not the lottery. It's not the money that you want. It's what it's going to give you. Why are you not focusing on that? Because you just want the cash, and that's a lower frequency. That is, I'm not happy, I lack, I'm not abundant, and I need cash. Need cash. There's the N word we don't use in that capacity. I need cash because that's going to make me happy. That's going to solve my problems. It won't. That's a lower frequency. You can believe that, and it's possible that you could manifest something. Not likely the lottery, because, again, you're opposing the collective consciousness, and every single person wants their own lottery. It's a sort of luck of the draw. Wouldn't you rather focus on the lifestyle? What are you trying to achieve? And if it's just the stuff, well, if that's where you are with your mindset, go for it. You're going to find out what the consequences are of just focusing on that. It's not a world of peace. It's a world that's still scrambling to get the stuff and wants it over another. And that's not a giving attitude. Once again, when I hear somebody say, oh, I have to get stuff first and then I'll give, that is lack. Lack, that is not abundance. Abundance is I have. I always have things to give. There's always something I can give. Do you wake up every morning and send light and love and abundance to the world? Imagine that. Imagine people happy and having plenty to eat and being able to pay their bills. Imagine a world where we don't even need money anymore because we just work and give and exchange. How wonderful. Wouldn't it be great to be able to live in that world? Who knows? Anything's possible in my opinion. So, how to get money in the lottery. How to do it? Stop thinking about money in the lottery and focus on the lifestyle you want. Because a lot of you don't even know what that is. So you're not even sending the message to the universe. What do you want to do with it? Well, I don't know, just buy a bunch of stuff. Well, let's envision it. You saw my vision board, meditation vision board. Name it. Name what you want. How do you want to live your life? And then the universe will decide how those situations come to you. And sometimes it's not money. Let's say you want to live in a beautiful home on the beach. And you think you need to win the lottery to own it. And somebody calls you and says, and then you focus just on that beach. Somebody says, I have to take a job in Europe. I do not want to sell my house. And I don't want to rent it out, but you're my friend. Will you just go live in it? Take care of it. And by the way, I can't bring my dog with me, so I really need you to take care of the dog and the house, and I won't charge you. I just want to make sure you take care of my animal and everything else, and if I come back once in a while to visit, I get to stay in my own place, but I'm going to be gone for 1 year, 2, 3, 5. That's how it works. It will amaze you. But not if you don't believe. Not if you don't believe. So, how do you win the lottery and get the money? Stop thinking about it and start focusing on the life you desire. And ask yourself if that includes abundance for everybody else. Because if you're coming in from that lower frequency, you're sending out some very negative messages. And that's exactly what you're receiving. So, is this making sense? We'll keep talking about it until you guys switch over and realize that it's not about you, me, money, and the lottery. It's about a lifestyle. It's about how we're living our lives. It's about being happy. And all the money in the world cannot make you happy. Yeah, it might make you comfortable, but I know a lot of very unhappy, wealthy people. They're just as bad off as some people that are on the streets. And some people are telling me, well, what about the people on the street? And I say, who says that they're not happy? There may be people on the street that the last thing they want is to be caught up in this web, this monetary web that we're all hooked into that we think is going to solve our problems. You know, you're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Switch over and tell me what starts to happen for you. I love your comments and your stories. They're wonderful. Namaste.